The Transportation Planning Board, or TPB, is the federally designated metropolitan planning organization for the metropolitan Washington region. The TPB works with local, state, regional, and federal partners to coordinate future plans to provide data and analysis to decision makers and to promote regional programs that advance safety, land use, transportation connections, and more. The TPB is housed at the Metropolitan Washington Council of Governments and also hosts a variety of committees, just like the Community Advisory Committee.
The Community Advisory Committee was established in 1992 as the region was working to develop plans for the Woodrow Wilson Bridge. The CAC has been an integral part of the Transportation Planning Board as they provide independent, region-oriented community advice to the Transportation Planning Board on transportation plans and issues facing the region. There are at least 5 members from each jurisdiction: Maryland, Virginia, and the District of Columbia, with 9 additional members to ensure that the CAC represents the diverse perspectives and experiences in the metropolitan Washington region. There are 3 components to the CAC mission. The first is to promote public involvement in transportation planning. The second is to advance equitable representation in regional transportation plans. The third is the CAC provides independent, region-oriented community advice to the TPB on transportation plans and issues in the region.
I got involved with the CAC as a result of being a member of a local project, Citizens Advisory or Community Advisory. And I realized that what goes into planning a project depends on many things. Community input, yes, but if you're going to provide community input, it's important to know what else goes into it, all of the multifarious stakeholders and economic drivers, and understanding why a project is important for each and every stakeholder. So I did take the Community Leadership Institute, and that opened a whole world for me of understanding sort of how all the pieces of not just transportation, but the region fit together. And I became very interested in that, and I jumped at the opportunity to become a member of the CAC as a result of going through the Institute.
What I take back is really by serving on a local civic association, where I've served as chair of the Transportation Committee, and I share information about the TPB with fellow committee members, other members of the civic association, as well as with friends and neighbors and colleagues, really just in general to help raise awareness about the long-range transportation plan and its importance and the process that's used to create it, and really the opportunities, and I think this is most important, the opportunities to contribute by providing feedback and encouraging others to really get more engaged in the process.
Coming into the CAC, I meet people from all over this region, and I get to absorb the knowledge that they bring. I get to hear about the things that they're most interested in. I get access to, a staff at at TPB that are willing to answer our questions, and I think that's invaluable for us. And also access to our elected officials, those people that are supposed to be representing us, that we vote into office. And being on the CAC allows me to have access to not only the elected officials in the District of Columbia, but also in this region.
If you have community feedback, you end up with a better project. You could do study after study and look at all kinds of data, but the people who live in an area really know how things work and where people are going and why. It's the most integral thing you could possibly omit. So it's great to be able to be at the CAC and reinforce that conviction.
So if you're interested in applying to become a member of the Community Advisory Committee, applications will go live every 2 years. The application period consists of an interested person submitting an online or paper application. Paper applications are available upon request.